Good morning all, hope you're doing well. Slightly early bulletin today, if that's okay. So what we should be seeing is green up here with green cells on the percentage change. That's fine. And we should be seeing red percentage change down here. And we're seeing quite a bit of strength on the yen. And what's happening is the cross yen is creeping down ever so slightly. We were strong up here, nearly all of them. And now we can see the yen is strengthening on the technicals and the sentiment. So I can show you the bubble. In bubble. So it's moved over here where it was a sell and it's moving towards buy. So the yen is a good size. It really probably could be down here, but that's fine. So basically, they're long, and if they go this way, they're adding long. If it comes this way, they're adding short. If they add short, it's bullish, right? So if this comes down, that's going to really confirm the yen strength, and then we'll see continuation on the yen strength on our QDB ranking. Where is it? There, and then we'll probably see these tick down slightly. So be careful if you've got some positions here. The euro yen is the weakest of the yen crosses. It's got a 5 out of 11. So it's got a fairly poor score, and it's got a negative percentage change, which is fine. So when we've got red cells up here, that would be unusual. If we see green cells down here, that would be unusual. But it looks like it's it's respecting the QDB scores, and yeah, so that's that. So let's have a look at the indices and bring that across. And DAX is falling, but it shouldn't be because of the sentiment, but it's probably coming down, want to come down to test some support perhaps. But this is a bit of a naughty candle. If you were looking exclusively at the sentiment, this could be doing a little bit of destruction for you right now, because you're looking to buy because we've got the crossover, but we're falling, so it's currently paying these guys who sold it. So how legit this candle is, I think it might just want to come down to test some supports. We are skewed. We could be more skewed, but we are quite skewed on the sentiment. 20% long, 80% short. So we've got that 20-80 ratio. We've got to be a little bit careful. And currently paying the herd on this. And on Monday, it wasn't respecting the sentiment on Monday, but we had bank holiday Monday. And don't forget we've got end of month as well, so that's important to note. S&P, see if it's going to pay the herd. They're selling it slightly, and we're falling. So that's currently being naughty, and might just want to test lows. All right, so this is also misbehaving, and we should be coming up because of that. Okay, and I guess it'll be a quick video today. Really, it doesn't need to be long. And likewise, they're selling it, so maybe this is going to be a ruse. This is going to be fake, and it's actually going to pump because they're selling it. Because if they sell it, we should be seeing price come higher, because there's be someone to take the other side of that transaction. It's like an exchange. So if there's like a load of bearish volume from one side, there's to be a lot of bullish volume from the other side, and the person who's going to counter the retail guys is going to be the smart money. And so if the dumb money is selling it, we should be coming up. All right, so could be a bit of a naughty day today. I wonder if it's end of month, and I guess maybe we can. Well, we've got some time. Yeah, see, gold's going up, and we're going up. All right, so this should be falling. So everything is misbehaving currently. And while we've got some time, we'll look at the euro. And just a quick video, and just to say the yen is strengthening a little bit on our QDB ranking. It's quite bearish, isn't it? And where did we make? I guess we kind of really made the sell here, because then we crossed over. It was a fairly decent cross there, so we'd come up, and that looked like a bit of a trap. 108.48. It started going long. Oh, and then they sold it, so price come up. They just went sideways and started long in here, and then we're just falling. So we're possibly going to make a buy, but it'd be a risky buy. We need it below 50% before we buy. And I was saying that this was a stop hunt here, It looks like we might not be done yet because we're still above 50%. We need to maybe flush out that 3%, then we can go below 50% and it'll be a buy at the static level. So indices are being naughty, gold's being naughty. This is possibly might be okay, but we'll have to get the crossover, and ideally you'd want it below 50% for it to buy. Okay, and quite tricky, and it might just be end of month naughtiness, shenanigans, and closing of portfolio positions and things. Because we've got NFP, they're probably a little bit cautious, and there's probably a little bit of apprehension and anticipation. The yields rose on the 3 month and the 6 month, but the others declined. We don't really want the 3 month and the 6 month to pump because that's a risk-off sign. Okay, and oh yes, signals, and I forgot about that. And so currently we're going to looks like this is an old trade from last week. So we've got the 25th, and it looks like we're going to get out of that at a loss. And we've currently got dollar Swiss as a sell, which doesn't look right because we're pumping. And we've got AJ for buy, UJ for buy. And now this is a bit tricky because we're seeing a bit of yen strength emerge on our QDB ranking, but this is from the daily bubbles only. And we'll just have to see how we go. If we get stopped out of that, that's fine. Remember, we're just testing. And what we're doing now, we're doing signals every 2 hours. Okay, so we were doing every 4 hours. I just want to check the proof of concept to see if it's okay. And so currently this would be paying the herd on that move, and we've actually moved quite a bit. It's not too bad, 27 pips. So we've got 50 pip stop loss, which should be enough to cater for the naughtiness. It might be too tight, I'm not sure. And we'll just keep an eye on things, and maybe we can extend the SL. But if we do the SL, we need to do the TP. So if we make that higher, we need to make that lower. All right, so we keep the R intact. And we'll just have to see how we go. I'll report back later. Do note the indices are being naughty. We've got end of month shenanigans. The yields rose at the 3 month and the 6 month, and we're seeing a slightly stronger yen. All right, so slightly risk off, looking at it from a fundamental view. So trade carefully, and I'll speak to you guys later.